the dark when all of a sudden this bright blue light filled the room. And slowly my bedroom door began to open, and then the next thing I remember, I was being drugged through a hallway. Then I was lying on a table, and these scary aliens wanted to operate on me. And they had big heads and big black...
Person won't let us out of school. He thinks we're making it up.
You are making it up.
Whoa!
I said this back in May or June. I had said, when you go back into your offices, because remember in June or July, they allowed you to go back, at least here in Michigan. We got to go back to our offices for a couple months over the summer and into the fall. And when they did, they said the strict precautions are that when you enter, we're taking your temperature via your forehead. I made a video about how, if you know how you take a temperature with an infant or a toddler, maybe not a toddler, but a newborn or an infant, you would do it rectal. At least not me, but the hospital, like the nursing people, the health people, they do a rectal thermometer. I think a dog gets a rectal thermometer at the vet, if I'm not mistaken. We just got a puppy. I think she did. The COVID rules, I couldn't actually see what they were doing, so you understand. I had made a video saying they're going to want to do this to you. And it was, of course, tongue-in-cheek. Most of these videos, I think people get, for the most part. I say things at 110% to kind of show you how ridiculous it is. And so I said this in a video. I said, the next step is they're going to take the temperature in the ass. Mark my words, they're going to bend you over at your office and take your temperature rectally, because the accurate reading will really be as deep in you as you can get. And that's the government's arm. That's what they want to be, right deep in there. So, here we go. Here's the proof. The video was removed. But I would almost like to maybe see if I can get it reinstated, because look at this. This is now accurate. Proof, future proves past. The proof is in the pudding. That's not a good analogy to use for this. Anal swabs for Beijing residents for COVID are more accurate, the Chinese government says. Thank God. We're going to trust the Chinese government. Newsweek is, for sure. More than 1 million Beijing residents undergoing coronavirus testing amid fresh outbreaks. Hang on, fresh outbreaks. Fauci told me that because they're a communist state and they have a dictator, they have total control over their population. He said that was the reason they didn't have COVID, because they just squashed it. You're telling me there's outbreaks? That's not good. And they're administering anal swabs, which are considered more accurate and raise the chances of detecting coronavirus, said a Chinese disease specialist. Well, they would know about ass play and COVID. The key districts of Daxing and Dongshan began a mass testing drive on Friday after a 9-year-old boy tested positive for the more virulent strain of the virus, first discovered in London and southeast of England last month. Seems like Fauci's got some friends in England. Health authorities in the Chinese capital said they were aiming to screen more than 2 million people in 2 days. We were doing that in March. Among them, 1.6 million inhabitants of Daxing were to be given antibody tests, as well as throat, nasal, and rectal nucleic. Not even, okay, that's news. It's not just the one. It's not an upgrade. It's all of them. You're getting the one in your head that feels like it's hitting your brain, and you're getting the one throat, so they're going down your throat. It's got to be like I would imagine, like a, shoot, what's the name of the damn thing? Strep, like a streptococcus test. And then you have a rectal test. So they're hitting you like a, oh my God, they're triple teaming you with tests. You're getting all of them. 1.6 million people in Daxing are getting triple threaded. Not fun. Is this the future you want? Can you give this video to a Joe Biden voter and ask them, why the fuck? Why the fuck? Anal swabs have been in use since last year, including in the major port city of Shanghai. Well, we all know what it's like to be Shanghaied anyways, right? But the method is so far reserved for individuals in potential COVID-19 hotspots, according to an infectious disease. Okay, so what we get is this. They're sticking stuff up your butt trying to figure out if you're a threat. Folks, I don't know about you, but I would rather get COVID and just suffer the consequences than get a test in my ass. There's just no reason. There's no reason for it. I don't need a test nasally. I don't need a test throat, orally. I don't need a test in my ear canal. I don't need a test under my toenails and fingernails with a bamboo shoot. I don't need a test through a urethra or through any other orifice. I do not need this. I need the government to go fuck off. Get out of my ass. Because you know this is coming for you. And I said this in May or June, whatever it was. I said this. I said, the forehead's not going to be enough. Soon they're going to say, look, the efficacy of your forehead test is just not enough. Surface level testing is not going to cut it. We need to go deeper. Either open your mouth or bend over. P.S. Your government says hello. That's the letter I'm getting from this. What do you say? Let me know in the comments. Share this video. Like I said, give this to a Biden guy. Write out a nice little card and get a link and put this together in a note and send this over to all of your neighbors that had a Biden sign in their front yard. Do that. Subscribe to the channel. Support everywhere that you can, all the major and growing platforms. And then you are doing everything that you can do to keep America safe from this. Guard your asses and keep America afloat.